Good evening, everybody. Today is 9th of October, Sunday. So let us understand the Nifty chart. Let us try to make the prediction based on our golden structure trades. Okay. So how do we define the structure? Whether on a daily time frame, this is a daily time frame, from a very high look above, do we see any kind of movement predictions, whether it will go up or down? Let's convert this to line chart. So as we understand from our structure, if you recall, we look for market exhaustion when the market is in the bullish mode. This is the third peak. This is the second peak. Somewhere here is the first peak. All right. Now this third peak is confirmed when the low of the second peak is taken out. All right. Let's go into the candlestick formation now. This was the low of the day. This was the high. So probably this is the first peak up. There is a close above that, there is a close above that, and then it has dropped back. Now we see a rally. The nearest starting point is from this place. And this is a box trading. If you remember, we had a volume building up here. Lots of buyers and sellings are getting into this area. All right. So market has moved out of in favor of buyers, gone up, given this exhaustion, broke the structure. So probably this was the start of this move. All right. After the break of the structure, we look for market to come back and retest the high, second peak high. So after the break here, he made two lower lows consecutively, then came back and did the first test here, dropped back and made another third low. So this third low almost came into this trading zone, the starting point of this move. And then we had a second attempt testing the same price area zone, dropped back, made another lower, three lower lows. This lower low has taken out all the liquidities from this place area. Okay. So all the liquidity from this trading range has been taken out by this drop down. Now the question is, if my starting point of this move has been consumed, usually we say that we do not trade any of the touches now because the origin has been already taken out. So we may not have a a surety of that market would try to come back and go further down to take out this low and down, right? But then the structure is still intact. All right. The structure is still intact. This is the third attempt. Market made a low, came up again. This is the fourth attempt. Now, while he was doing first and second attempt, we had an engulfing here on the first attempt. We had a inside bar and then going down and closing below that second attempt. And it has given you the target here on the second attempt. But usually we wait for the third attempt to be more secure. And we look for a pin bar, isn't it? So as per that, this was third attempt. This is the fourth attempt. After the fourth attempt, drop down, there is another small pullback. And then we get a pin bar. This is our pin bar. We have other candlestick patterns which we keep trading, but usually 80 to 90% of the time, the pin bar is very effective. Once there is a close below that, we go for a trade. And we go for the lowest trade, lowest low of the swing from the break of the structure, isn't it? After the break of the structure, this is the lowest low of the swing. This is the fourth attempt, and then we get a fifth attempt. We get a pin hammer. Okay. Now that the origin has been consumed, so for I'm gut feeling is that probably he may not come down, travel, and try to take this. It may do that because all these liquidities are still in place. You can see, right? Market has been making all that higher lows. So if we try to question whether market would like to go and trend try to take out all these lows. Is it possible? It is possible because the structure is still in the place. High is protected. I do not see any close above this high. There is no close above this high. The structure is very much intact. The only, want to say the dot in our analysis is the consumption of this final leg. If this low and this low would have not happened, and if this market play would have happened between this price area and this blue line price area without coming here, let's say these two lows were not formed. If market did not form these lows and you would have made first attempt pullback, second attempt pullback, keeping the higher lows, third attempt, it was as per our 99% of rule, it will go to the first target, right? The first target is always the low of the starting of this. I mean to say, whatever the low would have been, that lowest low would have been the first, and then this would have been second. But without giving us the third attempt, on the second attempt only, he has taken out the origin of this move, right? Now still he's testing this level. He's unable to make any higher highs. Started making a low, now lower lows. Huh? This is the first lower low now. So let's see how it is holding up. So what I'm looking at now, since I'm getting a pin bar in the fifth attempt, I still think the market is going to go and take this out. Okay. We are seeing a pushback from this peak high recently, right? See that from this peak, the market has taken a support and probably is trying to take a resistance from this, this peak down, this place. See this? V formation is trying to take a resistance from here. Maybe he want to get into channelized form. So as we know, sometimes what happened is if market want to test this high, it will get into the channel form. Let's say this way, making swing high, swing lows, up and down. Then he'll go for testing this particular pin bar. Just come little more in the zoom in formation so that you can see. So now he can get into channel form. I'm just trying to give you the scenarios, possibilities, what market may do. Get into the channel form, try to test this high. Okay. I will bring this line back to this pin bar, which will be our new point of interest. This place. Okay. So channel, it will maybe in a channel form, higher highs, higher lows, or something like that. Come to this place, test this pin bar, open and close, and then drop. Or maybe a little higher. It may test the high of this. But what I mean to say is this pin bar will try to hold this market move up above him. And if we are correct in some form, let's say, if we are correct in whatever percentage we are, and if this pin bar is able to hold this pin bar, then I am seeing market back to this level. For sure. This is one form. With a small stop loss above this, when the market comes here, you can get into a trade. Your loss will be very minimal as compared to the reward. Okay. The risk to reward ratio is very, very different. And if he's coming for this low again, then I am little bit confident that the market is going for all this liquidity. This is one possibility now. Okay. If pin bar is not holding, if it is going back up, then the second scenario could be it will break off. Right. So people might think that then, what is the analysis when you know that it can break down or up? The significant thing about this is it can do either up and down. Everybody knows that, right? So what is the great thing about that? The great thing is if we are able to make this price action area as a very important for high volume traders, and if they want to take market down, and if this guy is holding here, there is a possible trade with a very small risk to the high reward from this place. At least that we know. And at least that I will try to figure it out. I will give the loss of this high for sure, a closer above that, and we can take a chance, because if this works out, then our golden structure is still intact. We can look for the first target at this place, blue line, and then consecutively keep trailing. It will keep taking out all these lows. If the market is in recession and it is crashing, that is what how we are reading the market news. Hmm? If the think tanks are talking about this, US market is going down, Europe is already flattened now. Uh, Whatever it is, whatever the news, whoever is saying whatever in form of crashes, okay. But the structure of the market printing on the screen is showing that these two things can happen. Mm. So you have to remember the point of interest will be this pin bar. I'm bringing in and the price area. Let me put it in the text so that we can always remember this. We are having the upper limit of 17,800. All right. This is the close of the pin bar, and below that we have 17,770. Okay, let us mark the high also. And then high, okay, this price is on the second level. This price is on the first level. And the high of this is 17,900. All right. So let us keep this analysis and let us move further in the months to come. This October month, November and December, by the year ends. Not know whether this will not take 2 months of trading session. Probably in October, we will be starting to see what is happening here. Is he making a lower low from this place down, or he gets into a channel? All right, anything. Okay, whatever market does from here on, at least in a month, we will know. And if it gets into channelization mode, if this is what the structure comes, then I'm 90% sure that this is going to fail. This is going to drop. And you will start seeing 15,200 and you will consecutively start saying 14,000, and I don't know which level is going to hold. I really don't know. Okay. If it starts falling this way, then which level will hold, we don't know. Maybe this, the first target. The first target will be this itself, swing low after the break, because our high is intact. This is the reference point. High is still not taken off. All right. And I see a break in structure yet here. There is another structure way up. See that? I'll change this to the land stick form, and then we can look at. See these consecutive peaks, 1, 2, and this 3. All right. We have a break in structure here. Isn't it? So let's come back to candlestick. We have a close above, small guy came down, broke the structure. So this is the pin bar, and this is the same level of this second peak high. So we are getting double confirmation now. Okay. Now there is a break in structure. If market comes to this three price levels, it can react very aggressively towards down. It will not give you entry at all. You know that, right? You have seen in a smaller time frame, 1 minute when we trade, it just accelerates towards the target. So in this scenario of this level of a golden structure, our first target will be after the break will be this low. Assuming that market doesn't make any further low, so this will be the low and it keeps going up. So this will be our first target for sure. 99% you're going to hit that. And then the final, all these swing lows will be taken out till the origin. This is the origin of the, isn't it? So we have a double confirmation now. So we have a pin bar here. We have this on a larger viewpoint from the market structure, we are still testing fifth time, and on this current run of the market, we have the golden market structure breaking down. We'll go and test again. So this is what we are expecting market to. Now my trading bias will be always on the down now, unless and until this high has been taken. Okay. So guys, let us see what Nifty does. Keep this video in your what you say. You can save and keep it. Let's see how it's laying out. We will keep reviewing this in between the months. Whenever it comes here, we will make another review and see how the market is behaving. Is there is a trade formation, then we can look for some positionals. Okay, with a very small stop loss. And this is what I'm looking at. All right, it can go to 10,000 or maybe no. This also is a point of interest for the market because we have a huge resistance here. You can see that build-ups. So market may come and stop here. So we can always think of at least this place. Maybe the origin is here, the entire move, isn't it? So this is two back, 7,500. Nothing is impossible for this market. We are no one to know about that. We can only react to the market, whatever it does. So this could be the final 7,521 place to reach. This could be the major level of pushback of the market. This small can be taken out by the market very easily. I don't think so. If Nifty starts falling, these guys are going to stop him anyway. Okay. If they start dropping from this level low, I'm damn sure it is going to come at 12,400. Let us market text here. It is going to come at 12,400. Isn't it? And if this guy doesn't hold, and hold means it doesn't drop vertically down, but I mean to say he may trade up little down, and then if he breaks through and all, gives us a structure, then probably you're looking at 7,500, boss. We really don't know. If year is in recession, then this is also possible. Now that we understand that our market is very good as compared to the entire world's market. So probably like we reaching there is unlikely. I don't know. Market can go there if it goes very good. But at least if the market is in bearish mode globally, and Indian market is not in a bearish mode because we have sustainability in economics, our fundamentals are very good as compared to any other countries, then at least there will be a drop, to do a correction, deep correction, probably at the level of 12,400. World market may crash, we may drop, we may not call it as a crash, drop here, and summarize our we'll do accumulation here for some time. Maybe it will take another year accumulation, and then we can move up, isn't it? So all this thing can happen. So I can expect a accumulation here, some form of, isn't it? And then go back. So this stretch may take a year's time. So I am just speculating. I'm just trying to understand, can this scenario work out in the future? This could be totally different. Whatever we have analyzed could be, nothing can go as per whatever we have just drawn. But in case if this is what happening, then guys, you be sure this is your first target for sure. So I'll just mention here targets. This is your first target. Then consecutively you can go for all the targets till 12,400. Hope you understood the video. Otherwise you can rewind and keep looking at it, how we have defined our golden structure here. Okay. And once this high is taken out, close above that, and then sustain, comes down, then look for a buy side itself. Okay. So let's see what market does, and let us review the same video on end of this month. Thank you guys. All the best for the Monday. Trade safe and be successful. Thank you so much.